Hello, my name is Duran, and I'm from America, and you probably heard about it. Good things, bad things, the melting pot, but also stuff like guns, bombing, stuff like racism, horrible things, segregation that happened, and to be honest, we're still pretty segregated. It's just that we have laws to keep us from being legally segregated. For instance, we have people who speak different languages, like Espanol. And I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español, pero muchas personas do. If you didn't catch that from my offensive Spanish, I said that many people speak Spanish even though I don't. And it's not just Espanol, it's Japanese, it's Italian, it's Chinese, it's different things. And many people feel secluded to their own groups. They feel afraid to open up to other groups of different cultures, different languages, because they don't understand. And it's that they tend to, how would I say it, operate towards, I guess, to stick with their own groups. They tend to stay away from those unknown groups that they may see as different. So these groups that are different that they may see as ugly, disgusting, alien, foreign, and it's horrible that this is how people see other people and from different cultures or groups. And it's not that different is bad, it's just that different comes off as bad due to these prejudices, discrimination, and stereotypes. Of course, there are other factors as well that I can't think of right now. Different isn't ugly, disgusting. It's not always like that. It just depends on how you look at it. There's, like I said, guns, there's gun violence, there's assault, there's sex trafficking, there's horrible things going on in this country. There's shootings, there's people getting robbed, people being dragged out of their houses by other people who don't want to obey the law, people who put a gun to someone's face because they don't like the way they look or what they said. That's a problem. But for us Americans, what are we doing about it? In fact, we're still arguing about what is an American. Who counts as an American? Now, about these problems going on in the country itself, are we only going to listen or watch it on the news and wait for someone else to take action? And that's what I believe is going on. We're waiting for someone else to take action for us, and we need to stop that. There are too many of us to be waiting for someone else to take action. Because there's so many people, there's so many of us. So we should be able to move forwards with greater motivation, greater efficiency. But instead, so many of us are struggling. So many of us so-called Americans are struggling to just put a roof over our heads, let alone find the next meal. Whether that be every day, every week, it's a struggle. And we focus on those struggles. Inflation, taxes, those things add up. And for people who already have sustainable jobs and living, they're still worried about those things. Taxes, inflation, the cost of groceries, gas, and how to fit all those worries, along with all the other worries they got with their jobs, taxes, and inflation on top of that. Yeah, maybe in the back of their mind, they might be thinking about the horrible things happening on the streets, like shootings and bombings, but they've got to worry about how to sustain themselves first. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm just stating my opinion about what's going on in America. People are going to have their own takes on what's going on. It's just how I feel about what's going on. And I decided to just talk about it because if no one else is going to talk about it, definitely people who are talking about it, but are there people being heard and motivating other people to also talk about it? I don't know, but just my take.